things are mislabeled black culture because the term culture is being abused right now and it's being weaponized like the term woke was. P is saying, I argue it's a useless separation or better. I haven't heard a purposeful reason for it. It is purpose. Representation is reason for it. If you don't care how you're represented as a black man that come from this place, that's the number one reason.
Mm.
Drake is bad representation, is ignorant representation. We got enough dumbasses that come from where we come from that we have to let speak because they have perspective and experience in said life.
Right.
We don't need some asshole looking to actually benefit off his trauma by using the terms and looking like it's part of the thing without having any level of understanding
or investment.
That is the sole reason you should be offended by it. That's important. Representation. Imagine a white person representing you in a space. They don't have an understanding. Like, I'd rather have YoungBoy talk about my experiences than Drake. I'd rather have YoungBoy represent what it's like to be me, grew up where I grew up at, than Drake. Because YoungBoy grew up in the neighborhood like I grew up in. He deals with life completely different. YoungBoy going from dope. YoungBoy over emotional. YoungBoy is 1,000 things that ain't Glasses Low. YoungBoy is 1,000 things that ain't Glasses Low. But I would rather have YoungBoy because he knows what it's like to be in these situations more than Drake. Drake has no idea.
Yeah.
Bad representation is like, man,
having the wrong speak up
without any experience.
Bad news.
This is why, like, how I built this community and why it's intended to be this way. I built it because you have to, when you represent people, and I don't think some people get on this thing and they don't take representing people serious. That's something else gangbanging teach you. Gangbanging teaches you you're a representation of other people and to represent them correctly. Mainstream America is all about representing yourself. At best, your family. You know what it's like to have to represent a bunch of people that's not all. Before the battle happened, and I would explain to him, like, bro, like, this is the issue with, let's say, an artist like Drake. Like, if it was just the arts, right? And it was like, okay, make a song. Here, music is artistic, and that's fine. But because hip hop has such a cultural presentation about it, whoever is declared that, whether or not they dumb or not, have to have some kind of information about the culture. And I don't mean like through listening to songs or you heard it from somebody, but some level of
TV and shit. Yeah.
It's how you were raised, right? You're a part of the cult. Right. So I kept telling him, innately, you're going to notice they're going to ask him questions that he would have no idea about, right? It was like in an article with Drake, they asked him in Forbes or one of those magazines about the D-boy drug dealing.
Oh, yeah. He made a dumb statement. Stupid.
Right? And he said something to the effect of, it's going to be a viable option. Bro, he's not in position to be asked that.
Right.
But because he's the son of a black man and he raps, there's a belief that he's aware of culture. He's aware of this culture. Like, it's almost innate because rap music is, hip hop, rap music is very much the CNN of the ghetto in so many ways, right? As far as not just culture, but just even information. And it's grown, but I'm saying it's very much this. But the problem is when you position a person in that conversation, they are considered a knowledgeable source in these type of, expertise in this type.
Right. I'd be like sitting down Marky Mark asking him about the streets.
And Marky Mark would know about the streets.
But even back then, asking him about Compton, he wouldn't have knew.
But he could tell you about the streets of Boston.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is why I'm saying
that's true.
Even though we're the center of street urban culture, it is not Black culture.
It's true.
Boosting is a slang term created by Black folk that already talks about, you know, shoplifting from big department stores, mass things.
Right.
Scamming, right, is old as it's forever. You know what I mean? A movie called Catch Me If You Can. Frank Abagnale is one of the greatest scammers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna need y'all to back up off of Brandon. Everybody talking about her, how she look and all that. Hey, hold on now. We don't know what the situation is. Brandon might be sick. Brandon might be going through something. We don't know that, all right? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was dogging Chadwick Boseman. Come to find out that man was sick. Y'all got to be mature sometime. All right, now I will say this: if it's because of Ozempic, if that's what they call it, the little weight loss drug. If Brandy taking the Ozempic, you can stop. You peaked. All right, don't finish the rest of that medication. Leave that alone. You can leave that alone. Don't worry about it. I don't know what the situation is. It might be a medical type. I don't know. What I'm saying is, if it is that, then you can stop. That's all I'm saying. Cause what we don't need is for you to disappear. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to be in the room and people don't know you in the room. Cause that thing eating everybody's ass up. You know what I mean? Like that's, and I'm not talking about Brandon specifically. I'm saying the people who have been taking, I done seen them, you know what I mean? Where they be standing in front of you talking and you looking at them like, I can see you digesting food. I'm sitting there looking at you. I'm like, all right, I understand what you're saying, but you got the boo-boo. They like, no, I ain't got a boo-boo. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Like, why? I know you got the boo-boo before you do. I can see the turd developing in your stomach and drop down. You got the boo-boo. I'm not supposed to know that before you do. I can see the fart coming. It's a bubble of air in your stomach. I see it. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying.